I am truly humbled and I am just overwhelmed with gratitude to receive this most prestigious honor. Members of the Board of Trustees, Father Paul, Provost Heller, Dean Camperi, faculty, staff, families, friends, my fellow graduates, class of 2018, congratulations. So I want you all to take a good look around right now and soak up this moment. As you reflect upon all of the lectures, professors, exams, sleepless nights, study sessions, you should be very, very proud of yourselves. And so now, in the words of the wise and great philosopher, Mr. Snoop Dogg, who famously thanked himself when he recently received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Snoop said, "I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for never quitting." So class of 2018, thank yourselves with a giant round of applause. And as I look out at all of you, I am reminded of a similar view that I had on April 11th, 2000, opening day of what was then Pacific Bell Park. It was my first day on the job. My stomach was in knots. My palms were sweaty. I had all the feels, as you kids say. And on that historic day, I now realize that it was also a graduation day for me. Another career change and another life-changing moment. My 19 years in the PA booth has taught me that baseball is indeed a metaphor for life. And life itself, when you think about it, is a series of graduations. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You're not done yet. You will be graduating for the rest of your lives. And of course, the word commencement literally means to begin. And this significant next chapter of your lives, it starts today. On that amazing day in April 2000, I commenced upon a journey that has proven to be bigger than myself. And I could never, ever have imagined that it would lead me to this day before all of you. My series of commencements are as follows: from Woodside High School, go Wildcats, to Mills College, #feminism, from radio to TV to sports broadcaster, from renter to homeowner, from single lady, all the single ladies, to wife, from child to caregiver of aging parents, from young adult to AARP. My least favorite graduation. Yes, the beautiful game of baseball is indeed a metaphor for life. And today, you stand in the on-deck circle. You are about to embark upon a journey of discovery about yourselves, your careers, your purpose. Today, you head out of the dugout and onto your own field of dreams. And for me, it all began with a great manager and bench coach, my dad and my mom. Trailblazers, career educators, and community activists who grew up in the Jim Crow South. They stressed the importance of education as the greatest deterrent to racism and sexism. They taught me about responsibility to the community and that we are all on this earth to play for the same team. Jackie Robinson, obviously one of my heroes, said it so beautifully: "A life is not important except for the impact that it has on other lives." And my parents were surrounded by countless friends, neighbors, and colleagues, which showed me how important it is to establish a strong roster of quality players on my team. So I urge you to build your own personal all-star team. Develop a roster of teammates that will take the field with you for 9 innings every single game. I am not here today without those that I could count on when I needed to adjust my swing or get out of a slump. Teachers, professors, mentors, colleagues, my siblings, my closest girlfriends, my husband, my all-star roster that got me in uniform and into the game. None of us can succeed in life without great coaches, without good teammates. And your all-stars are here for you today. So a big shout out to your families, your partners, your spouses, your friends. With their support today, class of 2018, you are all most valuable players. MVP! 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 And you know, baseball is a game of failures when you think about it. It takes mental and physical toughness to hit that baseball coming at you 90 miles per hour, or to pitch a ball 90 miles per hour for that matter. And a lot of players have shared with me over the years that the game is actually tougher for them mentally than it is physically. As a baseball player and in life, you will lose your swing. You'll lose your strike zone. You will get injured. Stay mentally strong. Keep your head in the game and get ready for your next at-bat. So now you're stepping into the batter's box, and you're in the leadoff spot. And as you approach your first at-bat, I want to emphasize that you do not always have to swing at the first pitch. The best hitters in baseball are patient at the plate. Practice patience. Wait for your pitch. Now, after college, I struck out at a couple of jobs, but just like a major leaguer, I had to refocus. I had to have patience and wait for my next at-bat, my next opportunity. And soon after, I found my wheelhouse. I landed on a new team with an entry-level job at KCBS News Radio. This was the beginning of my minor league experience. And I soon got promoted to AA ball with my first on-air job at KFRC Radio. And this unlocked a passion I didn't even know I had, a passion to fully pursue a radio career. And just a year later, I made it to the major leagues, 106 KMEL. Number 1 for hip hop and today's R&B. Now, back in 1986, KMEL was the hottest station in the Bay. Had I not grinded my way through my minor league assignments, I would not have been ready for the biggest opportunity of my career. I waited for my pitch. I have not always had a championship run. Just like our beloved Giants, I've had rough seasons, and I didn't always make it to the playoffs. I've had difficult managers. I've had tough teammates. I've been sent down to the minors. I've been cut from rosters. But just like a veteran ball player, I had to get back in the batting cage, and I reached out to my former managers who coached me right back up. Don't ever, ever be afraid to ask for help. Baseball is America's favorite pastime, but in the 19 years that I have been on the microphone, I have witnessed it become increasingly and beautifully global. In 2013, I was on the microphone for the World Baseball Classic at AT&T Park, one of the most incredible and unexpected opportunities of my career. In 2017, Gift Nwepe became the first native of Africa to reach the major leagues. And last year, I welcomed to the ballpark the first Lithuanian major leaguer, a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, if I may. Now pitching for Pittsburgh and batting ninth, number 66, Dovydas Neverauskis. Thank you. And class of 2018, look at you all. You are a beautiful rainbow coalition yourselves. You come from 23 different states, 23 different countries, and the island of Palau. So be sure to embrace diversity. We are San Franciscans. That's what we do. But as you move through your life and your career, you will encounter those who may not share our point of view. Our city and this university thrive on diversity. Be sure to spread this spirit of San Francisco wherever your journey takes you. We are all global citizens, and we all have a responsibility to act accordingly. And I want you to remember that with your success comes responsibility. When I started my radio career in the early 80s, there were few women that looked like me in the workplace. And when I was hired by the Giants in 2000, I was the only woman in my department. And so it continues to be my responsibility and my duty to extend myself to young girls and women, to be for them what I did not have. It's important for me to support and encourage my rookies. Now, fellas, don't get me wrong, I've got your backs too, but let's face it, the playing field is still not even for women. But as the Queen Mother Oprah Winfrey said earlier this year, a new day is on the horizon. "64% of this graduating class are women." I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. You're too young, you don't know the song. Google Helen Reddy, R-E-D-D-Y. Just want to recognize my graduating sisters today. Further, 31% of you are first-time college graduates in your families. It's fantastic. So you are now an inspiration for those that come after you to achieve their own dreams and swing for the fences. And I hope that my little 9-year-old niece, Announcer Renel, sees the possibilities ahead for her. And finally, and this is important, allow yourselves to take a 7th inning stretch. Balancing work and family is more challenging than ever before. You will get stressed out. You will get exhausted. You will get overwhelmed. It's okay. But make it a priority to put yourself first. Put down that phone. Go for a walk, get some fresh air, get a massage. Take your 7th inning stretch. Relax, recharge, and renew. And so as you head to the big game, the game called life, prepare yourself to play all 9 innings. Be patient. Find your coaches. Work on your swing. Stretch. And wait for your pitch. Class of 2018, it's game time. It has truly been an honor to be a part of this wonderful occasion. Congratulations again, graduates. Now get out there and play ball! Today, you are together. We are giants. Thank you so much.